over the top and knock it down.
So were you reading the quarterback's eyes? Did you feel like you knew where he was going to go?
Oh yeah, definitely Mitchell. You knew he was on my side, so you knew we had a pretty good chance of him throwing it that way. So I was leaning over. I had two receivers on my side. I was leaning over a little bit closer to Mitchell.
Do you think that's the biggest play you've made at Tennessee?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a game winner. It's against Georgia, so it's definitely one of my proudest plays. So.
I don't know if you heard what Alvin Kamara said, but he said when he goes back to Georgia, he's going to wear his Tennessee jumpsuit. Are you going to do something like that?
I'll probably do the same exact thing. Yeah, ain't no shame in going home and being proud of who you play for. It's a good feeling. I'm glad we're going to be able to do that if we choose to. So let's go home where I held high.
Has Cam offered to buy you dinner or anything for that one?
Oh no. It's my job. It's my job to watch his back. He knows that when we're in that coverage, he can play aggressive. He ain't got to be perfect. He forced him to the sideline. Messed up the timing a little bit on the route. So he pretty much did his job. It's finished.
As a leader on the defense, what do you say to a guy like Emmanuel Mosley, who's given up several big plays, in coverage this year?
Yeah, I just tell him look at the plays he did make. In the SEC, they're gonna make plays on you out there. It's corner, you're on the island. It's one-on-one. That's probably the hardest position on the field. You're gonna have your ups and downs at corner. So I was telling him just pay attention to the plays he did make. He made a lot of good plays out there. He's got to try to limit the big plays.
In your opinion, how is Justin Martin progressing, and would you foresee him getting more playing time?
He's getting very, very confident out there. He's being more communication. He's talking to us. He's not nervous, so he's definitely a playmaker.
Brian, when you went up for that last play, were you thinking catching it, or were you going up totally to knock it out of bounds?
I was going up to pick it. I kind of jumped a little bit early, and I found myself coming down, so I just forget it and just hit it.
How many times have you gone back and watched that play since then?
A lot. It's been on my Twitter and on my social media. I don't mind watching it, so I watch it.
How much do y'all pay attention to?
What do you guys have to do to make more plays in the back end in terms of turning, PBUs into picks and things like that? What do you guys have to do the second half of the season better?
We got to continue doing our job. The plays will come our way. We just can't have no missed opportunities. When the ball does come to us, we got to be able to make the big play when it's time.
Outside of the play to win the game, and you went back and looked, was there frustration on some things that you guys maybe left out there Saturday in terms of some picks?
Oh yeah, definitely. We dropped a couple picks. Looks good as PBUs on the stat sheet, but going back and watching, the missed opportunities, and we could have capitalized and did a lot of damage with the picks. So that's definitely, like I said, we're going to focus on fundamentals this week: ball drills, ball skills, and tackling.
Coach Jones talked about how you've taken more of a leadership role. Does that come naturally for you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a natural want to help people, especially I've been in their shoes before, so I know what they're going through with the younger guys. So it's definitely a part of me that just loves helping them and make their job easier than when I was their age.
So when Majit went down, did somebody come to you and say you need to take up more of a leadership role, or did you do that upon yourself?
No, I did it upon myself. I was always a leader back there. I didn't. With a great leader like Kurt, you find yourself, you don't have to say as much at times, but now he's gone. A lot of people look up to me, and I just try to be that guy back there that they can count on.
How much quieter is it on the field with him now?
It's not quiet. It's loud out there. We having fun. We all love to play football. You definitely miss him. He's definitely a big person to have out there, but we got guys stepping up and doing their part too.
You said you saw that play a lot on social media. Just how much do you pay attention to what's out there on social media, both the good and the bad, and how much does that drive you guys?
I try not to let it affect me too much, but definitely I pay attention to the good more than the bad. When times are bad, I delete my Twitter a lot. I don't be looking at it. So, but this is a good week to get on Twitter and actually read what people are saying. So.
Couple more guys. How much did y'all need that result? I mean, y'all know you can play.
Yeah,
You've been closer in all these games. How much did you need just to, especially for the young guys, just to know that you could win a game like that?
That's exactly right. Well, we know we can play on anybody. The question was, could we finish? And we finally did that this week. So that's just a good thing to get off our chest, and it's good to experience a big win like that to see how it feels so we can get there again.
Can you tell the difference in the guys? I know you don't want to let it, you said you didn't want to let anything get to your head before, but now, I mean, there's got to be some sense of relief.
Oh, yeah. Finally got the monkey on our back. It's definitely a better atmosphere around here.
Is it more joy or more relief?
Both. It's joy, too. We know we've been working hard for this. We know we deserve it. We couldn't come through the prior couple weeks, but it's just a bunch of joy that we finally did.
Well, what's the difference in the mindset? You know, the couple of games that have been dropped have been, you know, you've had big leads late in the game and lost them. This one was coming from behind.
Yeah.
What's the difference in the attitude and the mindset of those different situations?
It's both of them are crunch time. Whether you're behind or ahead, you know you gotta make a play. This time, it's just good to see our team didn't crumble. We didn't let the prior weeks affect us. Everyone felt like we were still in the game when it was 24-3, and that was a good feeling to have.
How much easier does it make it for the defense when you see the offense just rolling like they were over 500 yards and knowing you can go out there and play a little more fast, a little more loose?
Oh yeah, the best defense is a great offense. They're great on Saturday. Limited our amount of reps we had to take. We had to tackle those big backs as much. So we definitely appreciate Dogs and what they did for us, and they had our back.
Coach Tennessee talks about how the tackling wasn't that good against Arkansas. He got a little bit better. What's the key to better tackling? Why do you think you didn't tackle better earlier?
It's just overthinking probably. You just gotta attack, do what you've been taught to do your whole life, and it pretty much comes natural after you've been doing it for so long. So you just gotta get back to that.
Well, you mentioned you've gone against talented players too. Is that
Oh yeah,
part of the
that's
equation?
definitely it. We've been some of the best running backs in the nation. So they're on scholarship just like us. And they're very talented SEC backs, so they're gonna make their plays too.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Thank you.